Hello, students of class 8. Your exam second unit test is coming very soon. So, already I have completed geometry portion syllabus. Now I will revise. Okay. So, this is revisional video. First, I'll explain again theorem 6. What is that? If one side of a triangle be produced, means be extended, then the angle, that means external angle, so formed is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles. All of you already prepare maybe. Now if any problem, you follow the video, then your doubt will be clear. I think so. Theorem 6. What is that? It is told that if one side of a triangle be produced or extended, clear? So, first by reading the statement, you have to understand what to do. So, here it is given that one side of a triangle be extended. So, first what to do? I have to draw the triangle. Clear? I am give name A, B, C. I am giving name. You can give any name, PQR or whatever may be. Now any side is extended. Here I am extending the side BC up to the point D. Clear? You may extend BA up to this, or AC up to that. Then same way you can prove. You can practice this in this way. Clear? Now I have extended the base BC up to the point D. So what happened, you have seen that one external angle is formed. That is the angle ACD. Clear? Now you have to prove that this external angle equals to sum of the opposite to interior angles. Opposite to interior angles means this. Why this is external angle? As this angle is outside of the triangle. And why these are interior angles? These are inside the triangle. Clear? So, given. What is my given part? ABC, triangle ABC is given. Clear? And what to prove? RTP required to prove that external angle ACD equals to sum of the opposite to interior angles or internal angles. Clear? This we have to prove. Now to prove this, we have to do something. What is that? There is one construction part. I have drawn a line CE parallel to BA. So BA and CE, they are parallel. Clear? So one day I have told you that if there are two parallel lines and one line is transversal or cuts these two parallel lines, then what we get? We get that number 1, alternate angles are equal. Number 2, corresponding angles are equal. Clear? So here, to prove this theorem, both will apply. First, you see, CE is parallel to BA. CE is parallel to BA. Clear? And AC is the transversal. AC is the be careful about this spelling. AC is the transversal. So what we are getting? We are getting that, I am cleaning this portion so it will be clear. We are getting this angle cross alternate to this angle. You imagine this Z. Clear? This is the this Z you imagine. then these two are alternate angles. So when this line is parallel to this line and AC is the transversal, then we can write that angle BAC equals to alternate angle ACE. This is my equation number 1. Clear? Again, AB parallel to EC. AB parallel to EC. And now I am considering that BD is the transversal. BD is the transversal. Then you see, double line I am giving here. These two are corresponding angles, lying on same base. Clear? So when this line and this line is parallel and this is the transversal, then two corresponding angles are equal. So we can write now ABC equals to corresponding ECD. This is my equation number 2. Now I add 1 and 2. Clear? So after adding 1 and 2, I am explaining in this way, but when you will write complete proof, you will prepare from book. So you will get full marks. Now equation 1, left hand side and left hand side will add BAC plus ABC, and right hand side here ACE plus ECD. Now look at the figure. ACE, that means this angle, plus ECD means this angle. If I add this and this, I will get this whole angle ACD. So right hand side this equals to, I can write ACD. Clear? So ACD is what? ACD is the external angle, and BAC means this angle plus ABC means this angle. These two are interior opposite angles. So we have proved that external angle equals to sum of the opposite to interior angles. Clear? And in next video you will see I have solved some numericals based on this theorem. Clear? This formula we have to apply, that external angle equals to sum of the opposite to interior angles. This one you will keep it in mind. We have to apply this formula in some numericals. Now next theorem you will get in next video.